Hey guys, so the last genre I'm going to talk about today is postmodernism. It happens to be my favorite of children's literature. I have a giant stack of books here. I'm just going to kind of show you really quickly and then read one of my favorites. Wolves by Emily Gravett is a great one. Warning, do not open this book. Previously by Alan Alberg. It's a Book by Lane Smith. Lost and Found by Sean Tan. The Three Little Pigs by David Weisner. It's a really great one. One of the original postmodernism books was called Black and White by David Macaulay. One that I've had in class that some people have had the opportunity to read is Voices in the Park. So I'm going to show that one to you via video today, and then what to do with an idea, and we're in the wrong book. The one I decided to share with you as one of my other favorites is called Chester by Melanie Watt. But you can see already postmodernism is really dealing with that, breaking that fourth wall, often having a nonlinear form. You almost have a meta experience where you are part of the story, right? The characters have come and invited you to be a part. So you'll see here with Chester, it's a really good romp of a story. Very beginning, it starts off, "Dear readers, I apologize for Chester's behavior in my mouse story. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sincerely, Melanie Watt, the author." It's already been blocked out. Here's Chester, blah, blah, blah. Here we've got Chester walking off the page here. She had dedicated it to someone else, but Chester changed it. "For Chester, because I couldn't have made this book without him. He's the smartest, most handsome cat in the world. I wish I could be like him someday." So he's put "not" here in front. "Once upon a time, there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. Then the mouse packed his bags and went on a trip very, very far away, and we never saw him again." We circled the mouse. Hasta la vista, mousy. So what we see is that Melanie, the author, has written the story, and Chester has come along and changed the story for himself. So Chester moved in and made a few changes to his new place. So she's totally changed up the illustrations. But Mouse returned home. Oh yes, did I mention he brought back a really big souvenir with teeth? Back to the story. Once upon a time, there was a mouse. He lived in... Chester, move out of the way. He lived in the country with his vegetarian dog who only ate carrots. Then Melanie begged Chester to write a better story. And it goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was me. Chester stands for charming, handsome, envy of Mouse, smart, talented, envy of Melanie, really handsome. Chester lived in Chesterville where mice weren't allowed. It was a beautiful day. Until it started to rain. Now, as I was saying, once upon a time there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. The end! "I can't work with it like this," said the mouse. "Chester, this is where I draw the line." "Nope, I'm drawing the line." "Keep out." Chester sighed. "Do not cross this line." "Chester, that's enough. Hand over the marker this instant." "Chester's busy." Then Chester, obviously he's always writing in red. "Hi, I'm Melanie Watt and I'm very angry." "Hello, I'm boring and I'm jealous of Chester." Zzz. "Chester, I'm warning you. Hand over the marker and apologize before I count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ha la la la. All right, Chester, you want your own story? You want to be the star of this book? Well, get ready. Here it is. Finally. Once upon a time, there was a cat named Chester. He lived in a house in the country. So far, so good. Chester was a very handsome cat, especially when he wore a pink... You wouldn't. Tutu. Now it's personal. But then obviously Chester gets his revenge. But so does the mouse. So you can see the postmodernism really does come from this breaking of this fourth wall. You're part of the story. Chester's not only a character, but he is in charge of the story. So a lot of fun that postmodernism has. All right, thanks guys.